win today?
It's just nice to get game one out of the way. These guys came in with a lot of confidence. You didn't see them waver too much out there when plays needed to be played, when pitches needed to be pitched, when hits needed to be hit. We came through. Not a lot of offense, but I don't expect that at the national tournament. I'm just really proud of these ladies on how they just kept their heads up high and finished the game.
Madison, an 8 strikeout performance, a win on the biggest stage in the country. How does it feel for you? I'm sorry.
It feels awesome. I couldn't be more proud of my team. They had my back the whole game, and I don't know, this is where we wanted to be all season, and we're finally here, and it feels great.
Pretty efficient game for you. Pitches, quick game. How did you manage the lineup?
I was just keeping the ball down, and I think that I just knew that, they were a good hitting team, and the ball, it's going to fly here, and so I was just trying to throw my best pitches and kind of go right at them and have confidence.
Maddie, you didn't maybe have your most dominant stuff of the season, but you found ways to get them out. What was it that you were able to do to kind of get those outs when you needed them in those tight spots, especially when you got 2 guys on there in the fourth, I think?
I just was trying to keep the ball down and rely on my defense, and just know that if they get a ground ball, my defense was going to pick me up, and just trying to get them out any way I can. It didn't matter, strike out, ground out, pop up.
When you don't have your most dominant stuff, what's your mindset? How does it maybe adjust out there?
I think I was just kind of relying on other pitches. Maybe it wasn't as comfortable as like throwing what I wanted to throw, but I had to make an adjustment, and hopefully I did well.
And all season long, when you seem to give up a run or something, you come back in those last 2 innings or inning and an out, you were as dominant as you were in the first inning. What clicks for you when you give up that run and you need to get back on top of your game?
Definitely. I think that it's just that I know that my teammates have my back, and that, it doesn't matter. We were still up, and I just had to go right back at them. It didn't matter. They hit a home run. It didn't matter. I had to come right back, get them out. It's still a ball game. We still got to throw the next pitch.
Your offense capitalizes on some errors on their side. How important is that for you to see them put up runs no matter what way it is, so you go out and relax?
It's just a weight off my shoulders, and it just makes me feel, like I have a lot of room to pitch, and I can go out there and just throw the way I want to throw.
And Cindy was getting a lot of good throws and ground ball out there for you. When she's picking it up and throwing it over first, and it's no problem. How just keep the momentum going for you?
Oh, it's a breeze. When the ball goes to Cindy Chavez, it's almost an out every single time. I just have all the confidence in the world in my defense, and it's a great feeling.
And last one for you, for me. How much does this just relieve the stress? If you lose that first game, you now have to lock in, but now you guys can play Jack's ball and just go out there and play game 2.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's exactly where we wanted to be, and we're here, so it feels good.
Coach, in the bottom of the third, you showed the runs. How proud are you the way in the bottom half of the order executed it, then the sacrifice point?
Well, first of all, what all started that was my freshman. She's been playing well for us in this stretch, and for her to come up on this kind of stage and really set the tone for the rest of the defense or the offense shows a lot about her and a lot about this team. And for the fact that 7, 8, 9 is the ones that really generated the runs, it makes you relax as a coach that you don't have to worry about, we get to 7, 8, 9, we don't have the power. No, you know what? They're just as capable as 1, 2, 3.
Matter kind of how you score these runs in this biggest stage, they just happen. How much is about you guys just taking advantage of those errors and making your own breaks?
Well, I told these girls at the beginning, if situations are presented to you, take advantage of them. We talked about it in the meeting, is don't let things go by the wayside. If something happens, keep firing. It happened there. We had a base hit, and then we had a illegal pitch. We had this, and it was just about taking advantage of opportunities that were given to us.
Little redemption for you, 2013. Armstrong was the team that got you guys out. How in that aspect, how good does this feel?
Well, it's not. We knew. Cindy was on the team. We knew right off the bat when we got them. It was like, you're not sending us home this time. So, it's nice to start off that way.
And then your senior came up, got the RBI, and then she had 4 really good ground outs at it. It kept the momentum going on the defensive side. Just talk about Cindy, not the loudest leader on the team, but definitely someone that you guys lean on.
Well, you're right. Shortstop is the hub of your defense, and she really stepped up with defense today, getting ground balls in the hole, up the middle, and like Maddie said, when you're when you're throwing the ball down on the ground, you're just relying on your defense, and that's what happened today. It's great. She's been to this stage before. She's been a senior. This is 4 years. This is how she wants to end her career, and so it's really nice to be able to see her step up, keep her head up in certain situations.
And that same question: how much does this just relieve the stress? If you lose that game one, you're kind of behind the 8 ball all tournament long. Now you guys are out in front of it and get back.
Obviously, it relieves some stress, but we're gonna play no matter what situation. We got to go out there and play Humboldt softball and not let anything affect us. And whether we won or lost that game, good thing we won. But if we lost the game, our approach wouldn't change. It would still be going out there, heads up, pitching, defense, hitting, taking advantage of opportunities, no matter what's given to us. Nope.
What was your mindset when you came up with running scoring position?
I was trying to just get Isla home. I knew I needed to get her home because this is a crucial game for us to get that first win out of the way. So I was trying to do anything just to get a sack fly, anything to get her home. So.
You were the senior leaders on this team.
Yes.
Not always the raw one, but how important is it for you to just stand up in this big time game? You've been here before and set the example.
Yeah, it's pretty important to me. I mean, we have a lot of seniors on the team that are here already, so we're just trying to go out there with a bang, just to win.
All those tough grounders that are coming at you, what's your mind? What kind of goes through your head? How do you just stay calm in those and make them look routine when some of them weren't routine at all?
Nothing really goes through my head. I just need to get those ground balls out, and I know Maddie's going to give me ground balls, and so I'm sorry, I'm so nervous.
That's all right. I was going to get you eventually. But Armstrong, like you talked to Coach, they were last thing you're out, seniors, now you're back. Little sweet redemption for you?
Yes. It felt really good to get him back, so yeah.
And then now get that first one out of the way. Maybe don't relieve the stress that I was talking about, but how does it just maybe put you guys in the driver's seat that you guys want to be in for the rest of the tournament?
Yeah, definitely. So I think that, getting that first win out of the way, I think was really crucial for us. And then having this next game playing against West Texas and get another redemption against them from the beginning of the season. So, yeah, I think.
Redemption.
Yep. Number 2.
Game 2.